morning, my people. Morning, good morning. Top of the top. Peace and blessings to all my people. Yes, it is Wednesday, July 9th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with Him, all things is possible. Um, Salute to everybody out there moving around on this Wednesday. Um, Safe travels to everybody that might be still coming back traveling from the 4th of July. Some of you guys had vacations, your 9 days, whatever, 6 days, whatever. Whatever it is, vacations, wherever you're coming from, wherever you're going, please arrive there safe. I hope everybody's feeling blessed and appreciated and thankful for seeing another day. I had to go get my other phone, y'all, because my other joint was like kind of like wasn't working. There's too much going on, so I had to go fix that. But it's all good though. Um, had an interesting 2 days. Me getting it in. Got some stuff that that needs to be addressed, and we're gonna address it. We're gonna do our morning chopper as always. Um, of course, I don't have to keep saying it every time. There's a lot going on. We got a lot of boxes going on. We know what we got going on. Um, if you're a fan, you know what it is. You know what's going on this week. Um, Especially if you're in New York or if you just been watching everything, you know what's going on. So um, we just gonna pretty much just chop it up. So let's get into it. So for my newcomers, my regulars, everyone, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, man. Let the people know it's one of the best goddamn morning shows. Sorry, I mean, may not be a radio show, but it's the greatest morning. Let me stop playing. I'm just playing. I got a sense of humor, y'all. So uh, another unsatisfied customer. But it's okay. You can go bye bye, customer. Uh, Hold on, y'all. So there we go. So anyway, this week it was a lot going on. Um, Yesterday, me and the missus, first of all, shouts to Cops and Kids. We attended Cops and Kids yesterday, and we basically went with them to the Amanda Serrana, Katie Taylor press. I'm gonna get deep into that for a second, but just let me just give Cops and Kids a shout out. Nisa Rodriguez a shout out. Salsa, Pat Russo, the fighters, the coaches. They are family for life. So shout outs to all of them, man, for the invite. To be honest with you, if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't have been there yesterday. I want to get into something before I actually get into what's going on this week. What's going on, D Free? Shouts to Jake Paul, boxing bullies. Shout outs to him. I have addressed this before, and before I can get into how this week will go, before I get into this week, before anybody start asking me about predictions or what I think will happen this week, um, hold on, y'all. Give me a second. 'Cause we have another unsatisfied customer. I love these unsatisfied customers, man. It's kind of, I like it. I can get used to it. Um, so, I'm very big on when it comes to credentials, I'm very big on it, right? And I've stressed this so many times where it can't be stressed so much, but it still has to be brought up. How I'm just gonna go ahead and say it that a lot of you promotional companies, well, not a lot of you, but some of you, maybe one, two, or three of you, really suck when it comes to these credentials. I mean, I don't know how many times it could be stressed that y'all suck. And I understand that, you guys go for the popular channels. Y'all don't look for content. You look for popular subscribers and you look for views and all that. But it kind of shadows or takes over the people who are working just as hard as the people who y'all giving these credentials to. So because somebody has 200 subscribers, 300 subscribers, they're not good enough to be in that circle of other people who might got, I don't know, 12 point, whatever. It's sickening to see that because what I saw yesterday in my eyes was a bunch of motherfuckers who I don't even understand how they even got it. A lot of these cameramen that you see, or a lot of these people you see all the time, and you think not all the time they like. Don't get me wrong though. If you're doing your thing, if somebody's doing their thing, you can't hate on them because they deserve to be where they at. But when you know you good at what you do and you put in just as much work as everybody else, and you start looking around at the rest of them, and you go, perfect example. There was a female I saw there that don't do boxing, that might know of it, but don't do it. But because of her subscribers, she had a right to be there. I don't know fucking how. Do you start to see what boxing is becoming, even when it comes to letting media in? Just because you're media, that doesn't mean you're media for that particular event or that sport. I'm media, but that doesn't mean I can go handle basketball or football. Doesn't mean it. So as I'm seeing this, and I'm like, this is crazy that this is what it's becoming to. And before, a lot of this used to make sense where you didn't see all this. When I first came in the media, it was like I didn't see that. Maybe I missed it, but at the time I didn't see it. So for the last couple of years, it's been getting ridiculous. It's been getting real ridiculous where we're just letting anybody and everybody do the damn door. And but because they got a certain amount of subscribers, that makes them know about boxing. Are you fucking kidding me? And then when you go to their videos, there's nothing on there that says anything about boxing. What, maybe a picture? Maybe one or two videos? But then they want to tell, LB, what up? So now they want to tell the people that who didn't get it, that should have been in there, oh, you could just come in as a fan. Well, let me give some of you companies some advice. Or let me give you a heads up on something. We would never come in as fans unless we want to. But a lot of us are not going to do that. If we're going to be fans, you hear me, bro? LB, you hear me? He said, no, it might be you, LB. Hold on. There I go. Okay. I was low. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna make it better. Can y'all hear me though? Let me put these in. Can y'all hear me? My man Steve, I see you, bro. What's up? How Mom Duke's doing? Eric O, I see you. Okay. All right, y'all. Good morning, y'all. Welcome. So, what I was saying is, as far as what they do with these credentials, right? When you don't get the credentials, and then they want to tell you, or you can still come. Okay, cool. Um, Coming, you could, it's open to the public. It's open to the public. Let me tell you something. As media dudes, even with the women, it's media period. We're not gonna come to an event as a fan when we know damn well we work that way. We work just as hard as anybody else to get those credentials. See, in the beginning, when you first starting out, you might have to do that. You might have to do that in the beginning when you first starting out. There's plenty of times I showed up to Devin and Brian's weigh-in when I should even showed up for it. I should have been had my credentials. But you have to just tell yourself, okay, I have more work to do. But it seemed like you find yourself working harder than what you're supposed to sit back and watch everybody else that don't work just as hard as you get it because who they connected with or it's you should never have to go team up with somebody who's in a higher position with you for you to get the way you want to get to because it's cool in the beginning, but if something ever went wrong, your name and your brand is going to be tarnished. If something ever went wrong, right, and you can't work with no Doug Zone, you know what I'm saying? But when you're independent and you're doing it on your own, it's always better that way. And I don't knock anybody who's with somebody. I can't knock anybody who's with somebody. Do what you got to do. Do what works for you. But as media people, it's starting to get a little sickening how these people are handling their events, how they talk to you when you got credentials and when you do get credentials and it's time for you to get inside, you got these big dumbass security guards and people who don't know shit. Everybody's giving you the run around. You don't know where to go. You got a wristband or something on your neck that tells you that you're supposed to be here. And you got these fools who just don't know where to, like, nobody knows what to do. Like, we have to stop this. Boxing in America is about to be gone if we're not careful. We're not gone, but it's going to be trash where nobody's interested. And everybody seems to come to New York to do something and take advantage of the damn city. And our dumbasses, which means us dumbass New Yorkers or people that's in charge of allowing these events to go on, allow it to happen. And nobody seems to think that anything is wrong with this. I don't get it. The way American boxing is right now, as far as hospitality, is trash. The fights are not. The hospitality is. And I don't get it. And nobody sees anything wrong with it. And once again, going back to the whole credentials thing, it's like, yo, bro, me and my brother was sitting there yesterday. Ben O, what up? What's popping? We sitting there yesterday and we like, yo, how's it that we not over there? We don't get it. You promotional companies, I'm gonna keep stressing this for as long as I can keep stressing it for. And this is the only thing I probably stress. You promotional companies got to do way more better handling people their credentials. Because if you can give it to a whole bunch of other people who don't even have nothing to do with boxing, that they're not walking up in no gyms, they're not sitting home interviewing no fighters, but they'll you look up and they're at a there's nothing about them that even says boxing, but they get credentials. And this is the reason why it is so messed up now. This is the reason why y'all get dumbass questions that's being asked by some of these people who are not really media or not they media, but they ain't really boxing fans. So when it's if you ever seen where they be at these press conferences and they say we're taking questions from the media, I hate when they do that because I already know there's going to be four, five, six dumbass questions that's going to be asked. You got dudes bringing up questions that ain't got nothing to do with why we there. Y'all can't wait till somebody fail a drug test. As soon as they do, that's the first thing y'all bring up, and it has nothing to do with why we're there. Yo, you think they should get rid of media? What the fuck does that got to do with why we're there? But these are the people that they give credentials to. How do we make that make sense? It's an ongoing thing that seems like it's never going to stop. Now you could tell yourself, okay, I just have to work hard at what I do. But the thing is, no matter how hard you work, if them numbers ain't looking right for our subscribers, don't even matter. Marky Dan, what's up? It's a whole waste of time. We don't want people we don't want people to start getting um, discouraged because some people will get discouraged. I talked to some people. I talked to a guy yesterday as I'm at the Amanda um, media workout, and he was a little discouraged, and he couldn't come into the fight where I was. He couldn't come in because I was with a special group of people. He couldn't get in, but he had applied for the fight, and it was just crazy. And he has way more subscribers than me, way more, and he does just as much as boxing content as I do. And he said he didn't understand it. I think he had like 900 and something subscribers. I only got 600 and something. He got 900 and something subscribers. It didn't make any sense to him. It didn't make any sense to me. Y'all getting people to handle these credentials, and these people that's handling credentials probably don't know nothing about boxing they damn self. You get a promotional company that's involved in boxing, you need to get people who know about boxing. They supposed to look for content, not to see who got the most subscribers. If I'm running a promotional company, I'm not telling the people that I'm hiring or whoever's in that department, make sure they have a lot of subscribers. I need the content. The subscribers is cool, but I need the content. What are they talking about? Because a lot of them ain't talking about nothing. They just got a lot of people subscribed to them. I mean, we just gotta make it make sense, y'all. So, that's something that I brought up before, and I'll bring it up again. This week is a lot going on, but I've only worked Monday and Tuesday. Today is, of course, it's Belenka and Shakur and them's media workout. I'm not going down there as a fan. We got then you got the weigh-in tomorrow with Amanda and Katie. Then of course you got the weigh in with Belanga Shakur and them Friday. I should be down there for all that. Oh, you can. McLean is open to the public. It's open for the fans. When I'm down there, I'm not a fan. When I'm down there, I'm a media guy. If I'm going to be a fan, I'll be a fan from at home. You know, I don't have time to be running up in hotels and trying to chase these guys. And I mean, all that is cool, but um, a lot of that just gets tiring because we work hard. We work super hard. For all my guys is out there grinding that they know what I'm talking about and they can feel what I'm talking about. After a while, enough is enough. Enough's enough. Get sick of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person where this is called the no duck zone. So I ain't gonna duck any. I'm not gonna duck any of this. I'm gonna talk about it. It needs to be brought up. The way America media gets treated for some of us is a bunch of bullshit. It's just not cause for. Crush, what up? It's bullshit. They have to change some of the things that they're doing when it comes to giving these credentials. If you promotional companies don't start learning that, after a while, nobody's going to be interested in you. You got to remember this boxing is a business, but you also want your business to be successful. Of course, you're not going to be able to please everybody, but you want your business to be successful. And this is the reason why a lot of us, um, since they already let people just walk into boxing, there's a lot of us that need to be trying to work on our own promotional company so maybe we can show some of them how it's done. If I was in the position right now, I mean, I got my promotional company. You know, in my little Facebook group, McLean's Promotion. In case y'all don't know, I got a Facebook group that I've had for some years now before No Duck Zone called McLean's Promotion. It's on Facebook. Go check it out. But if I had to walk in with a promotional company, McLean's Promotion would be that company that I would walk in with. Because I know you hear me say No Duck Zone, No Duck Zone, No Duck Zone. But I also have McLean's Promotion. It's a small little Facebook group of 200 and some people. I don't push it as much as I used to. I'm probably going to get back to pushing it. Um, yeah, I haven't pushed it in a while. I said I was going to get back to going live, and I didn't do it. I've been holding back on it, but I'm going to work on it. But yeah, but other than that, us going down for the media workout, hey, we got to do better. That's all I'm gonna say. But it's fight week, you know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to this week, both days. Shout out to my guy Radio Raheem, man. Got to see old Radio, man. Shouts to him. Good brother, man. Y'all ease up on Radio Raheem too, man. People be having they y'all. I mean, y'all not gonna be happy with a lot of these reporters. I mean, everybody has something to say about somebody, but radio's a good tool, man. Yeah, yeah, y'all be having y'all issues with Ellie Savat, and I understand that because he say certain things, but you can't have an issue with everybody. Him, radio, people gonna have an issue with me. I really don't care. You know why I don't care? Because I'm not here for your comfortability. That's why I never will be. All I try to do is try to make what don't make sense to anybody else. I try to make it make sense. Because here it is, it's fight week in New York. It's two fights back to back, and you got some people like me and others that have to watch the. We have to watch everything from the sideline, and we shouldn't have to watch stuff from the sideline. That's ridiculous. And yes, you can tell yourself, hey, you got more, you got more work to do, and you just got to keep working, keep working, keep working, keep working. But then when you realize that when you keep doing that, you keep getting the same results. Now, there's two things you can ask yourself: is it them or is it you? But then you realize it really ain't you. What I'm sitting up here doing right now is content. My job is not to sit up here from Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, riding the same fighters that y'all want to keep talking about. It's not my job. Now, if they're fighting that week, yes, Shakur's fighting this week. My focus should be Shakur and Zapata, not Shakur or Devin, not Shakur or Tank, not Shakur or Abdullah. It's Shakur and Zapata, and then after Saturday night, we can talk about whatever. That's not my job. I'm talking about me. I don't care what the rest of y'all do. So we make these videos hoping somebody sees it, and then it'll get us somewhere. But in all the reality, the videos don't mean shit. It's the subscribers that these people happen to be looking at, because if the videos meant something, which is content, that's what they would go for. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's, oh, he got the video views and he got the subscribers. Yeah, let's grab him. We don't even need to look at it. Let's grab him. I want to be the guy who one day changes how credentials are being done. Will I make any miracles happen? I doubt that. But it won't hurt to go for it, because there's got to be a better way to handle it than the way it's being handled. Especially when you come to New York City, a city where we live and we're from here, and we're getting we're getting turned down by people who are not even from here. How is it possible? It's almost taking me back to the Devin and Ryan. The Devin and Ryan technically didn't have to be here. You had two West Coast guys fighting on the East Coast. Yeah, it did a lot for us to build up, and people been wanting to see it. But that fight could have been in Vegas and nobody wouldn't have been bothered. But to take that and bring it here, and then for us to get turned down the way we did, was bananas. It has got to be a better way to handle credentials. But at the same time, we know we have to do our job as media people to go, okay, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep making all my videos. I'm going to try to get my subscribers up. And this is why we ask y'all, hey, subscribe to the channel. But it seemed like a lot of y'all want to subscribe to the shit that they talking about what y'all want them to talk about. And every channel is not going to be like that, because what y'all got to ask yourself is, why the hell would I want to go to 15 same channels that talk about the same shit? Wouldn't I want to go somewhere where something's a little different? Or do you have that mindset of, McLean, well, that's what's going on right now. So y'all gonna switch to go to 10 different damn channels to hear the same shit. And you gonna tell me that you're satisfied with that? got to make it make sense. Nobody wants to hear that though, because I'm always the outcast. I think when it comes to this media shit, I'm the outcast. Who the hell is gonna take the time to listen to me? And this guy's crazy. This guy goes against the grain. He goes against the rules. He doesn't stick to the code. Of course, I'm never gonna stick to the code because when you're an independent working person and nobody's putting that battery in their back, your back like other people. A lot of these guys, they got a battery in their back. A lot of these guys get told what to do. They'll tell you all day that they're their own man, but no reality, they not. If somebody's not paying them under the table to say some shit, there's somebody that they teamed up with. So now they have to switch up how they do their content because they have a connection and relationship with people, which is alright to a certain extent. It's alright. It's alright. But can you actually be you? Can you be comfortable being you, knowing that I want to ask this, I want to say this, but this might cost me. Which me being an independent person working for me, let me tell you something. It's crazy, right? Because when you go put in your credentials and they go ask you who's your media outlet, who you with, and when I tell them like me, I think they be going around really looking to see who I work for, and I'm like, I don't work for nobody. Because a lot of people nowadays they up under somebody. It's crazy. So when you say independent and you say that it's you, they almost look at you as if you got two heads. Like, okay, we're gonna need somebody to write a letter. Or we need to get whatever to write a letter. And I go, well, I guess I'll be writing one to my damn self because I don't know who y'all looking for, but I'm the guy that runs the show. Um, but yeah, it's sometimes it could be discouraging, y'all, because all we want when it comes to this boxing, all we want is when it comes to these credentials, I should say, is to be treated fair. And for all you guys who might feel the way I feel, this is where we have to step out of our comfortability. Where sign, I was about to say sign it. We have to step out of our comfortability with these promotional companies that we're comfortable with. I keep telling you, sometimes you're gonna have to go to a local promotional company that nobody knows about like that. You got to step away. But even with them, you got to work hard. But at least it's a little more easier. I told you that they're not trying to hold media for much longer. Who knows who media, who we might get replaced with. So I know this is something that everybody's probably tired of hearing, but oh well, the same way y'all can sit up here and talk about the same goddamn fights every damn day, these make believe fights that ain't happening, I could sit up here and stress this. This is way more important than this is way more important than these imaginary fights y'all keep talking about. That half of us don't want to hear about no damn more. So it's at some point we have to come up with a solution for this. What's the solution? It's up to them. But I know we can't keep just looking at subscribers and then running with that and going, hey, because this person got 4,000 subscribers, let's roll with them. Okay, but what's up with the content? It's supposed to be content creators, not subscribers creators. Because if that's the case, let's change it. Because content ain't what you're looking for. Let's not call it content creators. Let's call it subscribers creators. Let's call it that. It's like the same people who talk about the same thing all the time. They're not content creators. They're constant creators because they constantly talk about the same shit. But when I say that, I sound crazy because I'm supposed to, I guess, like everybody else, I'm supposed to stick to the code. Ain't no code to stick to when you're independent. You see Cameron and Mace, they're independent. As they show, they can do whatever they want. You see a Stephen A. Smith, he can't do whatever he wants. As far as he still works for ESPN, so he got to watch it. You know what I'm saying? When you see Gilly and Wallow, that's theirs. They can do whatever they want. They're independent. What's my other dude? Heineken and Esso, that's theirs. It's a difference from you running your own show versus you working with somebody. It's a big difference, y'all. It's a whole different league. So for anybody, and I don't think this is just a boxing thing. I don't know how they do with media when it comes to any other sport. I don't know. I'm sure maybe it's almost probably the same thing. Maybe not. But it's not for y'all guys to get discouraged, man. It becomes annoying. It becomes very annoying, especially when you know you deserve to be there. Especially when you know you work just as hard as everybody else, and when you have to look over and look somewhere and you have to see your friends. You're not jealous of your friends, because I'm never jealous when I see my peoples get their credentials and they over there. It actually makes me proud when I see it. But you got to be on the other side waving to them. That shit looks crazy. And then other people see you like, why are you not over there, man? How they didn't give you the credentials? These are the questions that get asked. I don't know why I didn't get it. Go ask them why I didn't get it. I don't fucking know why. I'm trying to figure out just like you. But then I'm starting to understand that it ain't even about content. Excuse me, y'all. It ain't even about content because y'all ain't looking for that. So that's the new thing, y'all. Keep in mind, the new thing is subscribers, creators. Hmm? Sound crazy though, right? Because until I can see something different, until I can see something different, I can't say content is what they're looking for. Subscribers, subscribers, views. It is what it is, man. And it doesn't matter to me if some promotional company comes and looks at my video and go, yo, he's not somebody we want. Well, why not? Because I'm speaking my mind? Am I supposed to be an ass kisser? Or am I exposing the truth? Or you just feel like I don't know what I'm talking about? Because there's a lot of truth to what I'm saying. Then you get to a point where you got to go chase down 4 or 5 people to get to the one main person that you need to talk to. And then you like, hold up. So I got to talk to 4 of these dudes to get to this dude. And by the time you even get to doing all that, where you need to be is probably already over. I mean, we all got to go through somebody to get to the person we need to talk to. But when you do that one time, it's okay. When you find yourself doing that multiple times, and building relationships with some people in these companies, networking period is always important. I always stress networking is important. It's very important, Rob. But let's not miss that. I've always said networking is important. Meeting people and building relationships with people that can get you through that door is very important. Um, because I want to make it seem like need to build relationships with people. You definitely need to build relationships. Um, but even with that, you still need to be able to feel like I did this on my own. We feel better. I don't know about you. I feel better about my work when, and not to say is anything wrong getting help, but I feel better about my work when I know I did it versus I had to go through two, three, four people just to make it happen. Because you got to be careful in this world. You become too successful, or you start looking like you forgot who got you to where you were, or you forgot where you came from. Some people will turn that and use that against you and be like, I'm the one that helped them get it. So people will do it. They doing it today. They'll do it. People will do it. That's how evil the world is, man. The people that you think it ain't got nothing to say about you will say it. They'll say it. And it's disgusting because if you help me get somewhere, it's because you choose to. Because you could easily tell somebody no, even when somebody come to ask you for help. If you know what they're about and you know you're not going to get anywhere by helping them, or they're going to tarnish your name because you can't stamp your name to everybody, you know not to help them. If you went out your way to help that person, knowing that they ain't shit, don't get mad at them. Get mad at yourself because you didn't have to help them. People got ways of slithering in. They'll tell you, man, come on, man, this and that, da da da. You like, all right, man, I'm gonna look out for you. And then they get in and they do the bullshit. Now you going around telling everybody else how much of a piece of shit they were, but you were more piece of a shit because you knew not to help them because you can't stamp your brand to everybody. That's how the world works. It's ugly, but it's necessary. We just gotta be like that because we gotta protect our brands. We gotta do that. Um, I always said that we can eat off this YouTube. Some of us are gonna sit here and starve for a second because we're trying to get to where we need to be and we got a lot of work to do. But some stuff you're gonna have to go out here and make happen on your own. What I mean by that is you can't sit to always wait to get um, credentials in life. Some things you just gotta go make happen on your own. If you sit and always waiting, I'm waiting for this, I'm waiting for that, I'm waiting for that, and it never comes through, you're going to be disappointed with no one but yourself. I can't sit around and wait for no Duck Zone to get sponsored. I gotta go make some things happen on my own. I don't like people filling my head up with bullshit. And it's all right. That's what people are. They're full of shit. They'll tell you whatever that sounds good, and then you put your trust, and then by the time you look up, it ain't nothing happening. It's quiet. People are full of shit, and it's sad to say that they look like me. It's always your own kind, but there's some things in this world that you gotta go make happen on your own. They say time waits for no man, but I got a better one for you. Time waits for nobody. Man, woman, child, newborn, it waits for nobody. You only got a certain amount of time to get your life together or get whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish before it's too late. Because when we get to a certain age, it's going to be too late to do certain shit. Believe me, I'm not going to be 70 years old doing media. Promise you, if God allows me to be around that long, I won't be 70 doing media. Hell, I won't even probably be 50 doing media. I mean, as still as a content creator at 50, I doubt that. I love doing this, but I know at some point I'm probably going to walk away because there'll be a new whole new generation coming. I'm not about to be 50 on here, still got to worry about trolls and blocking people. Shit, I don't have the patience now at 42 years old. I'm damn sure not gonna have it for another 5 years, 5 to 6 years. Nah, some of y'all might. Well, I've been on YouTube 15, 20 years, but congratulations. Shit, you've been on there that long. You should have been bought 3 houses and cars and shit. I hope you ain't been on YouTube 10, 15 years and you in a damn studio apartment or you in a damn projects. Because the whole point of doing this too is to also make some moolah. But you can also make money off doing something that you love. So I hope YouTube is doing some of y'all right. I hope they do. I hope in the next 5 to 10 years they doing y'all right because it ain't worth nothing if you ain't getting nothing out of it. But this is just something for and I'm sure I'm not the only person that feel about this. Feel like this when it comes to media, how we being treated. But they got to step the game. These companies got to step the game up. We got to step our game up by not always depending on the same ones. Sometimes you got to spread your wings and be like, you know what? I'm going to try me a different promotional company that I might have never tried before. I hate where I live at. It's so annoying. I swear it is. Yeah, so it is what it is, man. So just keep that in mind, y'all. For your new content creators coming in that just think that, oh, I'm gonna make me some dope videos and I'm gonna give me some good views and I'll be able to. It's not gonna pop off that easy. It's just not. It's not. You got these companies that tell you no for the credentials that don't even freaking, they keep doing it. They don't give you a valid reason. The most valid reason that they can give you is that, oh, after reviewing all the other videos, we can't give you your credentials. Did you even view my shit, or is you just saying that because it sounds good? Because you want to let me know that, hey, we did acknowledge you. We do know who you are. We just not giving you no credentials because we looked at these other people. I mean, hold on, y'all. Give me a second. They are fucking annoying. I swear they are. Jesus Christ. How did you even come this way? Helen? One thing about me, I hate living in the hood. The hood is like the most annoyingest place in the world to live. I swear it is. This is why YouTube got to work because they can move us out the hood and put us in better environments. But that's for another day. But so yeah, man, it is what it is. This is what my morning choppers is about. So what? I got 3 likes. I got 3 people watching. That's cool because I already know what y'all like. Y'all like to hear the same bullshit. If this was a Tank versus Shakur, y'all would be on it, huh? Canelo versus Crawford, y'all would be on it. Brian Norman versus Devin, y'all would be on it. But me, I'm not that dude. And when I'm gonna be getting to Brian Norman and Devin, but the problem is the Brian Norman and Devin ain't to November. If we talk about Brian Norman now and Devin and we in damn July, we just gonna go the next 3 months doing it. And by the time the fight get here, I'm gonna be tired as shit about talking about it. Me, I'm not gonna do that every fucking day. That's annoying. I don't know how y'all do it. Shout outs to y'all that's able to do it and not get tired of it. Shout outs to y'all. I could talk about Canelo and Crawford right now. By the time September get here, I ain't gonna speak about it. Now I'm just ready to watch the fight. And I think that's what I'm gonna start doing now. When fight week come, I'm like, I ain't gonna talk about it because I'm gonna be like, yo, I talked about this shit for 2 months. Sometimes you can get tired of that shit, man. Some of y'all don't get tired of it. It works for y'all. It is what it is, man. But this week, of course, if you like I said, if you're in the city, the open workouts are open to the public. Yesterday, we did well, we never got to see Amanda Serrano or Katie Taylor. We left. We left. We just felt like it was taking too long and it was dragging, and it already had been a long day. It already had been a long day, so it is what it is. Um, but I think the Hard Rock Cafe or Hard Rock store down in Times Square, they'll be there for the media workout. I don't know why it's there, but that's where it's at. Um, and then you got, I don't think there's more press conferences. I think that's it. I think Amanda and them might have a press conference. I don't know, but everything is open to the public, yo. So, the weigh-ins are gonna be crazy. Of course, with the ladies, the weigh-ins is gonna be at the Garden. Um, and the weigh-in for the Shakur fight, I guess that I don't know if it goes down in Queens or it's gonna go down in the Hard Rock. I think everything is going to be there. I have to look that up and see who's going, where is that. I have to read out all over again to find out. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Oh damn, it's 9:03 already. That's crazy. But yeah, y'all, this is something that has to be stressed. It has to be talked about because it's not a good look for these promotional companies. It's not a good look. Do y'all even know what y'all looking for? Some of y'all say yes, we do. Obviously, you don't, because if you look at who you picking, can't be. There's a guy right now or a woman right now. I have 615 subscribers, and I appreciate all 16 or 615 of y'all. But there's probably somebody right now that might have 200 subscribers who might have better videos than I do, better content than I do, and I'm not even mad at them. But because I have 615 and they have 200, does that make me better than them? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If somebody right now, there's somebody right now that has 200 subscribers, but their content is dope. Now, mind you, y'all looking at the subscribers, they might have 200 subscribers. They might have more videos than they got subscribers. Who knows, right? But y'all ain't looking at the videos. They can have 500 videos they might have put out. Let's just say, right? At 200 subscribers, but you looking at the subscribers and go, 200 is all you got. Yes, subscribers do count as something, but when you're looking for content, you can't look at that all the time. You're looking for content. Because if it, like I told you earlier, I hate to repeat myself, then don't tell me that you're looking for content creators. Just say you're looking for subscribers creators. Hmm? That's what you're looking for. Or content subscribers. What are you looking for? Like, I don't know what you want to call it. Like, we got to make this shit make sense. Boxing's in a good place, but at the same time, it's in a scary space right now because everybody's just walking into it. Everybody sees something they can make money off. They take advantage of it, and then you got these all these other people who they're content creators doing other stuff. So there's nothing wrong with you stepping out your comfort zone. Trust me, there's nothing wrong with it. But it just looks crazy when somebody that you know is not in your lane and don't do what you do, and then you go down to a show and you see them there, and you're like, okay, I know who that person is, but I don't care how many subscribers they got. They ain't got no boxing content because that's what it's supposed to be about. seeing that person down there lets me know that it's not about content, it's about subscribers. Cool. So I know with it being that, I can't really fuck with a lot of you companies because of that. So then I have to go elsewhere. So when a lot of y'all go, damn, are you going to this fight? Or you going to this one? Or you going to that one? And I tell you no, and then you go, man, but that's right there in your city. It don't fucking, this ain't my city. I just live here, bro. Where all of y'all live and where y'all from is not y'all city. Y'all just live there. If it's your city, man, you'll be able to do whatever you want. Certain shit you'll be able to say no to. Certain shit you'll be able to say yes to. If there's a fight coming to your town and it's your city, you'll be able to shut that shit down and be like, I don't want that here. Get out of here with that. So just know it ain't our city. We just live there. Straight up. We ain't got no say so in what can happen in our city and not. We have no say so. The mayors does. When all this stuff happens in the city, who you think says who signs off on it? The mayor. The Times Square shit that happened. Who you think signed off on that? You think Turkey ain't got that money where he could just do whatever you want without permission? Mayor got that. If I had control of shit, there'd be a lot of shit in the city that wouldn't go on. I'd be like, get out of here, go back to where you from with that bullshit. But unfortunately, I don't. It's not my city. I just happen to live here. I was just a kid that was just born in the Bronx. That's all. It ain't my city. So none of y'all run y'all cities. Just know y'all just live there. Saying my city sound good, like almost the same thing as saying my block. It ain't your block. You just happen to live there. You don't run nothing. That shit belongs to the city. But, it's all good though. But something's got to be done better. I just want y'all to listen to me. Something's got to, and it's not for you promotional companies to look at this and be like, oh, because a lot of y'all get sensitive. Y'all be in positions where y'all jobs go to y'all heads, where y'all think y'all could just talk to anybody any kind of way. This boxing really be having y'all come out your mouths. I'm not talking about content creators. I'm talking about some of you people in these companies. Sometimes y'all be doing a little too much. Well, y'all gotta remember, without the media, ain't nothing happening. It's quiet. Just keep that in mind. Without the media, it's quiet. I don't care if it's the right media or the wrong media. Without media, it's quiet. I don't care what you say or how you put it. It's quiet. What kind of example is being set? Oh, getting credentials, McLean, it's a hit and miss. Well, shit, they doing more missing than hitting. They doing way more missing than hitting. And it's not fair to some of the people who go out here and make these videos like I do. I don't just sit from at home. You see me go to boxing gyms. You see me walk the streets, getting the best content that I can get. The best content I can get, not the content that y'all think is best, but the best content I can get, right? Because I guess some content is better than no content, but it's just crazy to me. It is absolutely bananas. It's crazy. I don't never get it. So for the promotional companies, I don't care if you're low budget or whatever, you may not be known like that. This is not he's taking a shot at us. No, we're asking to get a shot. Because the crazy thing is, and got beef with a promotional company right now that wants to do that shit. And it's cool. My rules is this. If I'm not welcome in your house, why should y'all be welcome into ours? Why should we go pay for these apps? Why should we go? Well, nobody's telling you to do it, but I'm not just speaking about me. It's a lot of us. Why should we do it? Hmm? I don't give a damn if it's Netflix or whatever. Why should we watch? Now, to a regular fan, that's something different. As far as a content creator, why should we? If we are not welcome into your homes, you shouldn't be welcome into ours. You shouldn't be. Like, I don't understand how that works, but y'all don't give a damn because it's not about the fans. It ain't about the content creators. It's just about making money. Smash my like button, y'all. It doesn't make any sense. But of course, nobody wants to hear that. Who the hell wants to hear that today? McLean, we don't want to hear that. It's fight week. Give me your predictions. Who do you think is going to win? Belanga or the other guy? Oh, I'm sorry. Boxing, please. I think Belanga's going to win. You happy? What do you think is going to happen with Shakur as a Peter? Shakur get him. You happy? What about the rest of the fights on there, McLean? I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll be in the building Saturday. Shouts to Edgar Belanga for giving them tickets out Saturday. He gave me something to do. Appreciate you. Thank you, Belanga. Thank you to you and your team. Thank you to Jake Paul for what you did for cops and kids. The hats, the gears, and all that. Shout outs to you. But we got to do better. And all the content creators who feel like they ain't got no hope or they get frustrated or aggravated, keep working. Keep working. Keep working because they can. Let me tell you something. If you decide to walk away and give up, they don't give a shit. They can care less. There's people coming in these YouTube doors every day. These YouTube doors are open 24/7. These damn YouTube is almost like that supermarket or that grocery store. I don't know where y'all grew up at, but it's like almost walking into Walmart or walking into Pathmark. I'm from up north, so some of y'all might have Piggy Wiggly where you at. You know what I'm saying? Um, but it's almost like walking into that. It's open 24/7, so they can care less if you come or go. They can care less. It's gonna be new people walking in these doors every day, but we cannot let them wish us away like that. We got to keep working hard, keep working. Now, am I the person who's gonna keep applying for the same company that keeps giving me the same results? Absolutely not. But then I know after a while that company I just can't support them. Hey, I'm not gonna sit here and watch you on TV. Before I sit here and watch you on TV, that low budget company or the company that's not known like that, I just find out how can I watch they fight and they apps and support them. I'm gonna support the people who support me. But it's popularity versus the truth. Y'all don't care about that. That's why I'm always gonna use popularity versus the truth because that's what y'all care about. What's popular? We don't give a damn about the truth. We don't give a damn about the content. We just care about the subscribers. That's what's popular. The content is supposed to be the truth, right? For some of y'all be cloud chasing like a motherfucker. But that's what it's supposed to be. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's something that I'm seeing that everybody else is not seeing. Maybe I'm a little bit over my head. Some of y'all would say I was bitter, right? Because somebody called me bitter the other day, which I don't see that. But okay, maybe I'm bitter. Or maybe I'm just upset because I'm not getting no credentials. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because I'm not just speaking for me. I'm speaking for a lot of my kings and queens that go through it. Not just for the brothers. There's a lot of dope content creator ladies in this boxing shit that should be there. How is it that they're not getting it? I don't know. but we're gonna have to step it up and do a little better, y'all. Because right now, boxing is, especially in New York City, and it's the mecca of boxing. It's the mecca. And half of you people that come here and do these shows, you're not even from New York. Half of you not even from this world. I don't get it. But be able to just come and do whatever it is that you want to do. How do we make that make sense? But us New Yorkers supposed to just take that. Well, we can't do nothing about it. Let them do whatever, you know. It ain't nothing we can do about it. Eventually, something's going to be done about it. Eventually, some of y'all forgot about when y'all first started out. When these companies first started out, some of y'all were humble. Then y'all got to a certain point where y'all just went off the deep end with it. Forget the fans or just forget how the content. We don't care. We just thought about making money. Mm? As long as I can get my check and deposit it, I'm cool. I'm cool with it. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I mean, shout out to all the promotional companies though. I ain't got no beef with y'all. some some of y'all will look at this video and go, "Oh no, he's talking about us," or he's talking about every promotional company. I didn't say every promotional company. You can think whatever you want. Go ahead. You can't stop somebody from speaking the truth. It's content, right? Content is what I thought that's what you guys wanted. So maybe I need to stop focusing on content and maybe I need to start doing stupid shit on here like everybody else and to see how many subscribers I get. Maybe I should start riding and see if I can go from 615 to about maybe 900. Maybe I should do that. So I think I'm gonna stop focusing on content and just focus on being an idiot on here and see where it gets me. Let's see how that works for me. Who knows? For all y'all that ain't subscribed, yo, subscribe to the channel, man. I love y'all. Be safe. I'll probably be back again. Not today. I'm not going away today. Anything I watch today will be from the house. I probably won't be out again probably until Saturday. So yeah, Saturday I'll be busy because there's a big sparring going on. Shouts to Hellgate Boxing Gym. Catch me this Saturday, 10:30 a.m. I'll be in Queens for a big sparring. So it's going down. Everything this week is just gonna be basically content, man. You know what I'm saying? So check me out. Love y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Doug Zone podcast. Let's go.